Hi guys, remember a time when people weren't always glued to their phones? I don't because that's probably when I was a fetus. But now we can openly see the public's addiction towards social media. There's just way too many platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, etc. It's so easy to waste so much time browsing through social media because the algorithm is designed to trap you into that endless scrolling. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that social media is the devil, although it's close to one. But if you're watching this video here, you probably recognize that too much of it is an unhealthy addiction and you want a break. So here are 7 ways to start a social media detox. You decide to do a complete detox, then the first step is to delete all your apps. Yes, say goodbye to your beloved apps. That includes Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or whatever apps that you use. You know, it's like deleting that toxic friend off your list for good. If those apps stay on your phone, it'll be so tempting to reach into your phone and just use it easily. If you think a complete social media detox is way too extreme, then you can consider just keeping the most valuable apps. According to Cal Newport, author of Digital Minimalism, only keep the apps that fit in this criteria. For example, when I was reflecting and analyzing my apps, I wrote down the sole purpose of each app. That way I could find out if it truly aligned with something I deeply valued and if it played a direct importance in my life. Here's an example of how I was evaluating some of the apps I was using. Telling people in your life will hold you accountable in your own detox goals. It also lets them know that you didn't just suddenly disappear. I think I made the mistake of not properly letting my friends know about my social media detox goals. At some point, even my friend named our group chat "Where You At, Jean?" because I was always missing. So please don't make my mistake and just tell them straight up. Most of us probably use our phones and browse social media more than we think. In fact, check out this scary statistic. Americans spend 5 hours a day using phones. Yikes, 5.4 hours on the phone. That's like the amount of sleep I got in college. So we need to be real with ourselves and find out how much time are we wasting on our phones. Some apps that can help you track your usage are Off Time, Moment, and Break Free. Too many times with me, a harmless click on Instagram turned into hours of scrolling. I felt like someone had taken control of my thumb at the moment. That's why we need to start setting time limits and know when to stop. There are plenty of apps that can help you set a time limit on each app you use. A few suggestions are Freedom, Screen Time, and Zen Screen. It's so easy to just completely abandon this goal. That's why consequences can really help you make this detox successful. For example, my friend resorted to bringing money on the line by paying $10 each time she gave in to her social media addiction. And then another friend did like 15 squats every time he opened Instagram. So you can get creative with what types of consequences you want to implement for yourself. One of the greatest problems we have is feeling left out of all the things happening around us. I had the same exact fear. I thought all my friends and family would start to leave me out of things and I'd practically be like a clueless caveman. But actually, this ignorance turned out to be blissful. No more petty drama, wasteful time, and garbage content. If something was truly urgent or an emergency, then one of my friends or family members would keep me posted every time we meet up. But if your feelings of FOMO are way too strong, then you can just reserve maybe 1 to 2 days of just catching up on everything. Overall, detoxing from social media is definitely not an easy process. It requires going against usual social conventions and taking on our own addiction. But I sincerely hope that some or all of these tips I mentioned here can make your process a little easier. And if you decide to do this detox, maybe I won't be seeing you for now. Anyway, thanks for watching.